Hey people, welcome to Kitty for Crafts. I'm Kathy and I do Kitty for Crafts. And so today I haven't done a WIP-N-CHAT for a sec. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm just going to do a couple of these colors. I am working on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factories. And it is by DAC. Let me get this out so you can see it. It's by DAC. Through Warner Brothers, of course. And, well, that's just close, isn't it? There you go. That's your pick. What it's going to look like. I am right in here. Okay, so there it is, Willy Wonka. So, of course, it's full coverage. It's got 4 ABs, and I think it's really like, let me look over here. Oh, I don't put them in that order. I sure don't. Let me say that sounds about right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 ABs. And I don't think I have anything else. No, I do not. So yeah, just the 4 ABs. And then, so a total of 67 colors. It's a square. It is 56 by 79 centimeters, or for my American friends, 22 by 31. It is a Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated licensed artwork, and it is just Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It is the Gene Wilder version, so in case that matters to some people. And it's got 70,784 drills. And I started this on October 6th. So that's that. Things I'm going to be using today. Firefly tray. It's like the favorite that I have. It has a lid. I don't use it. And it also has a trash holder here and a pen holder here. And it has the latch here. So there's that. This is my little trash tray, one of my wee containers. And then pens is kind of a variety of pens that I use. Wicked Witch and a 2-3. In case you've never seen this, a 4-5, and I'm missing one. Here we go. 2 actually, 6-7 here. And then I have my putty placer from Diamond Art Club. So putty on this end, which I'm going to take that off. Putty here. And a 4 placer there, which I use sometimes. And I think that's all I'm doing today. Washi tape came in one of my DAC kits. Don't remember which one. It's just, I don't know what that is. Tie-dye. It's kind of what that is. And I am using these, I'll show you here. And this is Crafts with Crashly release paper that I have on the top row. And then I have the DAC plastic here. And what I'm doing is I'm just doing the size of this. So here's this. And then once I get done with that size, I go here and then I'll roll this back down and we'll start with the next size. And then we'll keep going that way until we're done. Because if you were with me during Pisces, I had taken off all the plastic and then this just became kind of crazy. So I decided I'm not going to do that. They are rolled with this plastic. Therefore, I'm going to leave them with the plastic, and I think that's a great idea. So, anywho, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. Yes, I still have my other 2 projects. I have Purple Mountains Majesty, and I have Winter Gnome or Gnome Christmas. I forget what it's called. From Make Market. That's the hanging one. So I've got that going on. And I think that's it, guys. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and all my new subscribers. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to do like a whole hour of chit chat. I'm just going to do a little bit where I do a couple colors and drink my coffee this morning. So you guys know, here, I'll pull you up just a hair so you can see it. Coffee, from my Grab a Java. It is a local company here where I live. So Small Business Saturday, you know, I feel how I feel about Small Business Saturday. And I get the lavender honey latte. So I used to drink a lot of coffee, and what happened was I got sick with that cancer crap, and my taste buds changed drastically. And so when they changed, coffee and me don't get along. But what's funny is I can do espresso. It doesn't seem to upset my stomach, doesn't seem to make me feel funky or any of that stuff. So oh no, I did not. I just dropped it like that. Oh, because it had 2 on it. I just seem like this does better. So, needless to say, I drink that. So lavender honey doesn't sound maybe good. I drink decaf too, by the way. I used to drink regular coffee, and I could drink coffee. I could, you know, PC, which is pre-cancer. I could drink pot, and it's one of those items that doesn't make me sleep. Like, you know how sometimes people like, oh, I can't do that, it make me sleepy. Psh. Coffee didn't do diddly nor squat to me. Oh, that's not on. Oh, okay. So let's see where we are here. Oh, okay. I can drink a pot of coffee and go straight to bed. Like, it was not an ordeal for me. So I don't drink as much of the what is that? The latte stuff like that. Just because that don't make logical sense. That's a shot of espresso, and like no one needs to drink that much coffee, to be honest. So that's kind of what I do. So I went and picked that up, and then I was like, okay, Saturday. I feel like I need something to munch on, but what do I need? I don't want anything heavy, because I don't really do heavy breakfast. That's the other thing I don't really do. Now, if we were at, you know, a vacation and we were gone, for some reason my body's like, ooh, vacation mode. Let's, you know, do this. I can seem to do it. But what's funny is I'm not on vacation. My body's like, no, we're not eating all that or drinking all that. I don't know. It's been funny. But I've always done that, where I can eat crazy things, you know, while I'm on vacation. Come home and try to do that. My body's like, girl, please. So decided to run over to Star Hill, you know, Starbucks, and get a cream cheese Danish. And I could have went to the local place we have here in town called Incredibly Delicious. That's Carolina. Scratch it. But I didn't feel like going over there today. Is that a... So I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I decided to keep my booty on my side of town and just go to Starbucks. Man, was that line stupid. So I waited in line because I was like, I had figured out, even if you try to go in Starbucks, you know, what's it called? Drive-through takes priority. And I don't feel like walking into Starbucks waiting on a cream cheese Danish for 5 years. And literally, that's what I'm be doing, waiting 5 years for a cream cheese Danish, because everybody in drive-through gets done first. So I'm like, yeah, nah, she good. She's gonna wait in this little stupid line. So I just waited in a little stupid line. And the man that went in, he was still in there waiting. When I pulled off, I'm like, hence why I decided to do what I did. So, anywho, you know, Starbucks be tripping. So, I did that. And then I came on back to the house and call it a day already for Saturday. So plans today are to work on Wonka most of the day. I will probably work on Purple Mountain too, just because I've only got, I got 2.5 squares left to do on it. And you know, and don't forget, these are a square for me. So I've got 2.5 of this. And then, matter of factly, I've got, the gnomes got 2 as well. And they're not as big because, here, I'll show you guys real quick. If you want to look up, they're sideways. So they're not even a whole full one because they're all coming off the back. So, yeah, so there's a gnomie. And he is so cute. So I might go ahead and work on him too, but I wanted to spend the bulk of my time on Wonka. And that's just because I kind of, in my head, I wanted to get him done before Christmas. Okay, well, watch this. That ain't happening. I mean, could it happen? Yes. Yes, it could. If I took the time to do it, but I just don't know if I really want to do that. I've gotten into this this gig of really working on a couple at a time, which I thought I would never do. Just never thought that I would want to do that either, right? And really, come to find out, I actually like it because it gives you a break from your other things that you're working on. Take this one little lonesome one right there. There you go. So, kind of needed to figure that part of it out. But, needless to say, I got that planned. I don't know what else I have planned, to be honest. Probably nothing. I thought about going over to Cuckoo Hobby Lobby. Not that I need anything in there. But, you know, it's still 50% off Christmas in there. It is 40% off, I think, fall decor and stuff. I don't think I need anything for fall. I do need to call my sister-in-law and make sure. I don't think they're coming for Thanksgiving. I think my nephew has a football game. He plays for Kennesaw State. Number 94, Jordan Miles. So I kind of want to make sure. I think they were going to go to his game. I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember what she said. So I probably need to call her just to double check, because if she is, and they are, there'll be 4 of them at least, I can go over to Hobby Lobby, pick up all the paper stuff, right? Like the, you know, napkins and all that stuff, because don't you know, they have it for 30% or 40% off. Yeah, it's 40% off. No, yeah, 40% off. So I want to pick that up. So something to think about. And then my whole house will be going to work the next day because it's Black Friday and the whole house is retail people. So, I mean, yeah. So that's going to be fun. Well, we'll do that. So I don't know if she's going to come or not. I don't know, like, yeah, it just seemed like that was weird. Anyway, so that's that. I can't think of nothing else that I've got to do today. Like, not to be funny, I don't have to do nothing today, to be honest. I don't have anything going on, but kind of just want to, you know, check myself before I do, like, buy stuff I don't need to buy. Because it's just going to be my household, you know, we can just use normal dishes. Even though paper would be cool just because you don't have to, do stuff. But one son is a vegetarian. No, that's a lie. He's pescatarian, but he don't really eat meat. So he won't be eating food. And it's just 4 of us that'll eat. One likes turkey, but he only wants the legs. And so that's that. And then the other one, he'll eat turkey. So it's not like I gotta buy a big turkey. But what happened was last year I bought a big old fat turkey. And it was because they were like 80, maybe even cheaper than that. But I don't know, they were something stupid a pound, And so I bought this big old turkey, like a 25-pound turkey. Don't ask me why. What about a 25-pound turkey? Well, it's been in the freezer, and I double checked because I was like, oh my gosh, that turkey's not gonna be any good. And come to find out, you can keep the turkey for like up to 2 years, as long as it stays in the freezer. A year is good. A year is best, but 2 years is good. I'm like, who's keeping a turkey that long? But I don't know. People might be because they, do like me. You got it on sale, and good gravy. Like if it's on sale for that dirt cheap, who don't want it? So, I didn't want to put that there. Good gravy. Talking to Yana, goof that one up. Where'd it go? I just realized that was not what I wanted. And did I put these in the right spot? Yeah, that one's fine. I just looked down and thought, yeah, that one's fine too. Okay, so it's just this row here. Don't you hate when you do that, guys? Like, let me turn this a little bit too. I just looked down and thought, that don't look right. Anyway, now you get to see me, what we call in cross stitching, frogging. I'm a frogging. Oops, I didn't come off my thing. Good thing it was just that little bit, huh? One of the people I talked to on a Zoom call, she said she had to take off like a whole section. I was like, oh, absolutely not. I would have had a corn in. There we go. There we go. No biggie. No biggie. Okay, well, we'll just pick you up like this then. Since you want to be ugly, and I'll stick you right there. There we go. So anywho, so I guess that's really like kind of my plans for today. I don't have anything, to be honest. Call my mama, see what she thought about Agatha All Along. Oh, Agatha All Along. Yeah, that's what it is. If you haven't watched that yet, ooh, Lord, you need to watch that. Disney and Marvel did their thing on this one. So cool. Cool story, cool. It's just cool. So I've been watching it. It's on episode 6. So if you haven't watched it, you only have 6 episodes. They are about 30 minutes each, give or take. And I really mean give or take. I think the average one is like 43 minutes, which is normal. But there's like 1 or 2 that are only 30 minutes. So just in case you're like, oh, I don't know, Kathy, if I have time for all that. Yeah, you got time. These are quick ones. Nothing that's a hindrance to, like you can't watch it. But I will say you need to watch it. It is one of those TV shows like you're kind of like, what the heck? What just happened? So you want to watch. Pay attention. The mother from that 70s show is in it, and she's funny. I just love her. So, I mean, yeah, it's just a good TV show. If you watch WandaVision, then you want to watch this because it's part of that universe. I guess, don't ask me. I'm not into superheroes, but this is about witches, so I'm all about that. And so it's good. I've watched that. I watched this show on Max called I'm Not a Monster, the Louise Reese story. OMG. That foolishness right there. I think they called her the Killer Grandma. I must have missed that section. Like, I don't know. I must have thought this woman was crazy when it was happening and didn't think much else about it. But good gravy. She killed her husband because she said, here we go, this man gone. So we only know one side of the story. But she said he was abusive. Family members said he could be, angry, but no one ever wanted. What killed me was no one wanted to say the man was abusive. But like one of his nieces said, we know him here, but we don't know how he was in the house. And I appreciate that. Because, you don't know what goes on with somebody behind closed doors. Everybody's nice and kind and people in public. But, well, not everybody, but most people. But, I appreciate her saying that because it kind of was irritating me at first that people were acting like he was all good and golly. But yet, no one said anything. There's this one lady on there. She lives in Fort Myers now, but she was doing the most. Like, I get it, the woman killed her husband, but you don't know why, and everyone's acting all kinds of ways, and she's like, well, she's gonna kill us. I'm like, I don't think she wants to kill you. Now, what threw me off was that she went and killed this lady for no damn reason. Just random, just killed this woman. Met her, befriended her, killed her. I was like, okay, damn, you doing the most, sister. But I don't know. Just kind of, I hope she rots behind bars, kinds of things, but yet no one knows what. Mental, and they talk about mental illness in this show, but no one knows what was going on. She was just driving around. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of funny for me because I'm like, you just killed this man, you just gonna just get in your car and drive. Okay, you do you, boo. But, it sounds like she's kind of Looney Tunes to me. And she don't sound like she's all there right now. But what do I know? But I just feel like people kill me talking smack. I get it that, your friend is gone. But when people's children even tell you that he was abusive, I think you need to look at some other stuff and stop trying to be all, I don't want to say holier than thou, but I'm going to say holier than thou. Like, how dare she do that? Well, you don't know all the Kool-Aid. And then don't talk about how it's easy to, well, she just should have got up and left. Okay, well, she got 3 kids, don't have a job because he won't let her have a job. Where's she going to go? What money is she going to have? You going to give her some money? Because if you ain't, shut up. So I think it's that kind of stuff that really gets me on true crime. I like watching true crime. I think a lot of diamond painters and cross stitchers watch true crime. I don't know why. I don't watch it for the sake of true crime itself. I'm watching it because most of my kids can't believe that kind of crap happens. Like, are you serious? They did what? Why would you do that? I'm always in awe of what people are doing. So I can't say I'm like sitting there going, oh, I'm not wowed. I'm more so intrigued is a good word for me with this. With any true crime, I just can't believe people go to the lengths they go to do the things that they do. Like, that's amazing to me. Like, the brain is crazy. And I feel like it's not that she had mental breakdowns. I feel like, she's serving 2 life sentences, so this old lady gonna stay up in jail. But, and rightfully so. Let me clarify that, because someone's gonna be like, don't come after me. Because someone's gonna sit there and say, well, Kathy, she killed people. She did. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that wrong is wrong, and I understand. I just think that you sitting there acting like, she was going to come and get you. I don't think that was the plan. You act like, she rot in, jail. Well, she is. But you shouldn't be happy about that. Someone lost their life because of whatever. But don't act like he was the best thing next to sliced bread when you didn't live in the house. And that goes vice versa for women, too. Oop, that is too many. Men get abused too. Don't think she's holier than thou. Just because when you see her out, she's, donating to the homeless, doesn't mean that she doesn't go home and whip his behind or beat him with the stick, and same thing for a guy. So I just kind of, just reserve your judgment, because thou shalt not judge, kind of a thing. And, judging people, I don't know when this world became judge and jury to everything we do nowadays. Like, if you stop and think about it, we are judge and jury on a lot, and we need to watch ourselves. The sins of one need to be answered by whatever deity you believe in, and mine will come back to judge the living and the dead, and his kingdom has no end. So therefore mine will handle the business. It is not my job to handle the business, and I feel like we are doing too much of that in this world right now. Okay, that's my soapbox on that. But anywho, it's a good show, so you should go watch that, called I'm Not a Monster. It's two episodes, and someone's gonna say, Kathy, how long is it? An hour each, maybe. Probably. Sounds like about the thing. I'm gonna say about an hour each. Yeah, I'm gonna say an hour each. But they're really good. Maybe like an hour and 4. You know how they do that stupid stuff, hour and 4 minutes. But it was good. And then what else? I watched this other show on Max called The Real Murders on Elm Street. Okay, so what they've done is they've gone around the country, I guess, and found the Elm Streets that actually had real murders on them. Like, people got murdered on Elm Street, and they talk about those. There's some crazy ones there too. Like, some knucklehead, he killed this guy, put him in a dumpster, and just rolled him down to the street. And then the people were like, yeah, no, today's not trash day, you dummy. So then they had the maintenance man, he puts the thing up, and him and the lady tenant was joking and talking about, I hope ain't no dead body in there, because this trash stinks. No wonder they wanted to get it out. And then that's all they did. And that poor little boy sat there, I think they said for like a week. And then something happened, and someone was like, oh, no, this is not the right smell. And, oh, Lord. Again, craziness. People do the stupidest stuff. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. So I watch that stuff. It's good. I don't know how many episodes it has. It has a couple. Like, it's different stories. So it's not like you're watching, the same story. It's different stories. So that's really good. And then, what else did I watch lately? I watched The Floor. I love that with Rob Lowe. I watched that. And I think that's really about it. I watch cooking shows. Like, so, I talk about Roku TV all the time. On the cooking show, there's a Taste of Home channel or something like that. And it's got different people cooking different stuff. I've been watching that. And then Jamie Oliver, if you're into Jamie Oliver, he's got a cooking channel on Roku channel. And I've been watching him. Jamie Cooks, I think is what it's called. He's got a whole bunch of stuff, but I think that's the one I've been watching mostly. And then on Netflix, what have I watched on Netflix lately? I'm into weird cartoons, so Camp Cretaceous, about Jurassic Park kids. They got lost over there. It's a cute cartoon. Anyway, it's back with some drama. Isn't that funny? A cartoon with drama. But anyway, it's some drama. So that one's coming back. I think it just came back this week. So I'll be watching that. And those episodes are like 30 minutes long, so they're not going to be too bad. I watched the Vince McMahon documentary, Hot Mess Crazy. And it's before all the allegations he has. So, you're just getting people's raw opinion of Vince. So that's interesting. So if you're into wrestling, that's a really good one. Then I watched another documentary on there. What did I watch? I was like, good gravy. This is some crazy crap too. It's just been a bunch of, can I just say, craziness that I've been watching. on Netflix as well. You just really, some of these stories, it seems like you just can't make them up. But kind of what I've been watching, I think that's really about the gist of it. Oh, the Great British Bake Off is on there now. It comes out on Fridays. So for it, you have to watch it on, either Friday when it comes out or later. So I'll watch it probably today or tomorrow for the week, because it comes out weekly. I love the Great British Bake Off. And then on Roku channel, I think they have the exclusive rights to the Great American Bake Off. And it's only usually 3 or 4 episodes. It's not as long. And it's still Paul Hollywood, and I think Prue does it too. And if you're on Roku, you're going to get the Great British Bake Off, but those are the old episodes with Mary Berry in them. And they're good too. I still watch some of those. So it's good too. It's just kind of watching and figuring out what you want to watch. So that's what I've been watching. And I told you what I've been doing, which is really nothing but working. And then doing this. And I guess that's really about it. I really haven't been doing much. I watched Dracula the other day. Bela Lugosi. Tis the season. But I also love Bela. I really feel sorry for him because, he died broke, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but he was not a rich man when he left this world. And some of that I blame on Bela, because I don't know, it was probably the times, but he didn't just take roles. I think he thought he was just a little bit more than what he was. And so instead of doing things like Boris did, which is just take some crazy roles and hide your face, who cares? He was about showing his face all the time. He wanted people to know. And, that's not there. And he, I will say he goofed up. And, people didn't want him for everything. I think he got offered the role of the Mummy, and he didn't want to be covered up. So they didn't give it to him. And they gave it to Boris, and now, and Boris is doing the most. So, I don't know. It's just kind of sad. It really is sad. But I watched that. And then I watched The Mummy. It's on Prime. And Wolfman's on Prime. They're all on Prime. Or if you have Classic TV, I think that's what it's called. Classic Reels. It's always on there. The Mummy is. And Creature from the Black Lagoon is on there as well. So that's kind of the stuff I've been watching there. Movie-wise. I haven't been to the theater, and I can't tell you when. Good gravy. But the last time we went to the theater, I felt like we spent $80, $90. And I don't know why I feel like that. And my husband's like, Kathy, you want to go to the theater? I'm thinking, no. I don't feel like spending a fortune to go. So we didn't go, because I wanted to go see Twisters. But I think it's out on somebody for streaming purposes now. So I'll just wait and I'll watch it there. Because I got a couple here. That's ridiculous. I can't see it. You're spending $800 for some popcorn and another $800 just to get in. So, by the time you take a family, I don't know how you take your family to the theater anymore. I really don't. I feel sorry for people who have, who have families and need to, I missed one, take a family somewhere. You're just not. I've got 5 kids, and we used to go to the theater all the time, and I'm thinking, nowadays, there would be no way in goodness country I could do that. There's just no way. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I just saw, and I like to do this while I see them, where I missed this color when I did this color earlier. So, I like to find that particular color and put it back right when I see it so I don't lose it again. Okay, here we go. But Anywho, I thought I grabbed it. There we go. You know, I just don't understand that whole concept of why the movies need to be so expensive. I don't get it. But they are, and I just choose not to attend as much as I would like to. There are things that I would like to go see in the theater, but I have a hard time giving anybody that much money. Because, you know, not to be funny, you know, someone's going to say, well, Kathy, you can go and not get popcorn and stuff. Why are you going? I'm just asking questions. Why are you going if you can't get no popcorn? The idea is that you go in there and you get some popcorn, and you get your bucket of popcorn. I don't drink soda. I get an icy. Get your icy and sit down and chomp away. That's the idea. For you to go, right, and just sit there. I mean, I guess you could sneak in stuff, but it's nothing like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there is nothing like, that's not flat, there we go, to have popcorn from the theater. Like, I used to work at this school that was in the same plaza as a movie theater, right? And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this to you guys. I would go there and get popcorn, and they'd be like, "Hey, Kathy," I'd be like, "Hey, just getting the popcorn today." "Oh yeah, I'm like, I gotta go work." And the one guy would go like, "Oh, I didn't even notice the time." "Oh yeah, you're going to work." "Okay, let's get Kathy her popcorn." Like, it was so funny. I would have, you know, a bucket of popcorn, and then they stopped charging me for it, like, you know, whatever, because it was like, yeah. She's just coming to get popcorn. And then sometimes we're like, "Oh, I didn't get to eat my dinner." And they're like, "Oh, you want a hot dog?" Nachos. So, anywho, I would do that. It was at a Regal in Kentucky. So it was fun. But, yeah, and then when I would go on a real Saturday, because it still wasn't that bad back, you know, late, or, well, 2000s, you know, it wasn't that bad still. I would walk in, I would just pay normal prices like everybody else. But good gravy. I just don't understand how people do it nowadays when you have a family. Like, it's just so freaking hard to do that kind of stuff. And then someone was at work was talking about taking their kid to Disney, and I just like, good luck with that. You know, for someone who lived down there, it's an arm and a leg to take your kid to Disney. You know, don't take your kid if it's a certain age, because they're not going to remember, and you don't, unless you're just going for yourself, because then you don't waste a bunch of money, because the kid won't remember squat. And then, you know, you're all PO'd because you spent thousands of dollars to go to a park that the kid won't remember anyway. So, just kind of, everything's outpricing itself, and I don't know how we fix that. I don't know how we fix it. But it's sad. Gone are the days that we can do certain things. So, anywho, just sad. You know, we were talking about at work, laughing just yesterday about, talking about the Spiegel and Sears and Penny's catalogs, because I guess I know mine is on the kitchen counter. I just haven't looked at it yet, but Amazon came out with their Christmas catalog, and I was like, oh, I saw that on the kitchen counter. I just didn't. I hadn't looked at it yet, and I don't know. I guess if you order enough toys from there, they send you the toy catalog too. I was like, oh, I didn't get no toy catalog. I guess kind of grown-up stuff. And we just start laughing, but they were talking about, you know, that, and then we started laughing about the Christmas catalogs of the days gone by. You know, just funny and sad at the same time. Funny and sad at the same time. I feel like I just dropped a thing. Well, there's one of those. So, like, when I drop stuff like that, I just put it in the trash. Because I'm doing a DAC. Or maybe, that's why Hollywood fell. That was one they stuck it in. You know, so we get 20 to 30% more anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, that was might be the one. So, anywho, Todd, I just want to come on here and say, hey, because I hadn't done a WIP-N-CHAT for a while. I'm down to 3 colors. This one, all this right here, all this black is 310. And then I've got 2 blues. This blue here, which is this, and then a lighter blue for this section. And then I think my next section, put that over here. Let's peek. I think it starts with, let's see. I think we get Charlie and Grandpa. Yep, there's Charlie and Grandpa Joe. So, oh, these are Charlie's legs I'm working on. So, kind of, it's gonna be cool to start that section. So I'm happy to do that. And then that top part will be done. Now, what I can tell you about this one right now is it's got a couple gaps already in it, and I'm not liking. But, you know, tis what it is. They're not huge. There's some. I've got one here that I was working on a minute ago that's kind of wearing me down a little bit, wearing me down. But nothing that I can do. Because it's on, look, it's already on the line. It's straight as it's gonna get, you know, for me to do it. So maybe I put some more in here and might push. I don't know, we'll see. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here. I'm just gonna drink my coffee. And I'm probably gonna turn on Creature from the Black Lagoon. Because like when I'm doing this, I don't know if you guys do this, but when I'm doing this, I wanna turn on something for the background noise. Or I might turn on Christmas. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Or I might watch Charlie Brown Christmas. Christmas time is here. Anyway, but I'll turn on one of those 3. Anyway, it's just background noise. And so I can do this without having to look at the television per se. There's no NASCAR and stuff on this weekend, I don't think. So I don't have to worry about that. Truck Series comes back next weekend. So if I'm watching NASCAR, quote unquote, trucks, that's next Friday. And then we might have, I don't think this was a bye week though for them. So, there might be some racing on today. I got to check. Colts come on, I think tomorrow. I think they're playing Miami. That should be interesting because I think Tulo is back, or Tulo, whatever, the guy who keeps getting the quarterback from Miami's back, I think. Mr. Concussion. So, I think that's tomorrow. 2, 1, I don't remember. So I got to pay attention to that. So that's another thing I'm doing oddball this week is watching sports. So, I am doing all that. So, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. Me just running my mouth about nothing, really. But getting me through all that, and we'll do these next 3 colors. And then I think I'm going to move on to, today is going to be one of those days where I do all 3 of these. I think we'll move on to Christmas now. Do this one right here. It's got confetti from it's got confetti from all get out right here. So I think that's why I had been like, because it's just a lot of confetti. So we're confetti it out. But the sooner I get this done, I can seal this and then hook it. Because don't forget, I'm sealing it because it's going to go into my tote for Christmas. So I don't want it to mess up, which is why I sealed the Halloween house. And then I'll work on Purple Mountain Majesty. So, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, random fact before I go. I don't know if you guys know this about your toothpaste. I was watching Joe Rogan. Don't ask me why. I was at work, so whatever. But they were talking about different toothpaste. And on the bottom of your toothpaste, you know, it has those colors. No, there's nothing in here. You know, you have your toothpaste at the bottom and has that big like red strip, green strip, blue strip, whatever right here. Okay, so just FYI, this is your fun fact for the day. The green means natural, which means there's nothing in that toothpaste. It's a natural toothpaste. The blue means it's natural and has medications in it. The red means it's natural with chemicals in it. And if you get a black one, it means it's all chemicals in your toothpaste. Oh, I'm not doing that sauce, y'all. So isn't that crazy? So look at your toothpaste. I went and looked at mine, and my toothpaste are red. So I've got natural with chemicals in it, which I think is true because I got stuff with fluoride and whitening in it. So that's what we got going on. So just look at your toothpaste. So that's my fun fact for the day. All right, you guys be safe, be cool. Thanks for subscribing, clicking the bell, doing all the things that you do. And again, thanks to my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and all my old ones. What up? Thanks again for hanging out with me. I will catch you guys later. Bye. Keep on painting. Bye.